At the end of a pattern, you'll often see the instruction, weave in loose ends, which basically means tidy up all those bits of yarn you have flapping about from when you've cast on or cast off or changed balls of wool over. It's a neat way of hiding these ends so they become invisible, but you still keep the stretchiness of the knit. When knitting, always leave a tail of yarn a few centimetres long when starting a new wool, because if you cut the yarn up too close and don't have enough to weave in the ends, it can easily unravel and also lose that bounce. So weaving in ends in garter stitch is slightly different to stocking stitch, and I'm going to show you in a contrasting colour so that it's easier to see. I've threaded my yarn onto a bodkin or blunt needle with a large flat eye. Using a blunt needle doesn't split the wool as easily. So you can see on a single row of garter stitch there are loops facing up and loops facing down. The smiley faces and the grumpy faces. When weaving in the ends, pick a line of knitting and follow it along. Insert your needle into the first smiley, pull the thread through, and then follow it along and down into the smiley next to it, and then down into the grumpy below. Pull your thread through. Follow this along until the grumpy next to it, and put your thread through into the smiley you were in to begin with. So you're basically just following the stitch around, through the smiley, back into that grumpy, follow it around and back up. Obviously you'll only have a few centimetres, but I'm just showing you this as it's pretty in the contrasting colours. So your weaving in should be invisible, but still stretchy.